So on number 11, it's just solved by taking the square root. What does taking the root mean? What do you think they mean by that? Okay, since it's just an n squared and not like an n squared plus 2n or anything, you can just get the n squared by itself and then square root both sides. So how do I get n squared by itself?
Add 8 divided by...
Divide by -5.
That number.
Now what?
Square root.
Get rid of the square root.
Which is 4.
Plus or minus 4.
No.
No.
Sam. No.
Sam always does it.
But I get it right on the test.
That was me when I was grading your guys' test on these problems.
Wait, I remember, didn't I?
I don't know,
Oh, wow. I forgot.
I thought I remembered. I may not have remembered then.
5n squared minus 2. Is that a minus?
Yeah, that's a minus. I put it.
Equals -92.
So I was in the middle of doing before you.
You know what you're saying? It's still the Samsung.
Don't.
I like this shade of green.
It's nice.
Didn't I pull this up yesterday?
No, you did a lighter color
When
yesterday.
you guys were,
It was like a basic green the other day.
and then, but didn't I eventually change it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people were complaining.
What the frick?
You trying to get me to put pink up, and I didn't like it.
What the frick?
I'm a fan of this. Okay.
Okay.
What should we do?
Add 2.
Well, I like the last one actually. So, because you just plus 2 and
Negative 18.
what's that line down there?
Would it be?
That's 3i.
You guys remember how to do this without a calculator?
Yeah.
The tree. I used to hate the tree.
3 squared root of 2, but it's
No, the. What have I done?
It's plus or minus 5.
Plus or minus 3 squared root of 5. What?
How is that wrong?
3 squared
Square
root
root
of
of
2.
5?
I was close.
No.
You said 5. Or
Yeah.
5.
3 squared root of 5.
3 squared.
Dang
Dang it.
it.
No, wait, how? I did this.
My brain.
Huh?
What are you gonna look for?
That's
All
what
right.
I heard.
Upstairs.
completely squared. R squared minus 8r minus 22.
Equals 6. So you subtract 6.
Okay, we did do an assignment on completing the square. You guys probably forgot. There's a couple steps that kind of make the trick happen. We'll just do number 15 on this section and move on.
Will it be on the test?
Probably not. So the constant you actually want to be on the right side. So plus the 22 over. And you leave a blank right there.
It's this.
That wasn't a ribbit, or kind of was, I guess. So the trick was you take the b coefficient divided by 2 and square it. Negative 8 divided by 2 is -4. -4 squared is 16. So you can add that value to both sides to keep it equal. The reason you add 16 is now the left side is going to factor
44.
perfectly. What does this factor to? Well, it multiplies into 16, adds up to -8. -4 and -4. So it's r minus 4 squared equals 44. The reason we didn't do a lot of completing the square is why. Kind of replaced it with quadratic formula. That's why. Guess what the next step is? Yeah, we can eliminate the square. Square root of 44.
2 squared 11.
2 squared 11. Plus or minus.
Breaking Sam's heart every
It's a
time.
skill.
No.
The plus or minus.
This is not okay. I'll have my revenge one day.
You always say that.
Sam will reminded me that I told him the circumcenter joke, or not circumference joke. I said, that's not my fault, that's Sam's joke. And he said, and they asked, is Sam like the Will in the sophomore class? It's like, well, kind of, he's not quite on Will's level though.
No. Not that bad.
He's not quite up to national treasure level.
Oh.
National.
Alright, what's my last step
It's a
here?
wolf tail. 6-year-old kills me.
He was really going off today though.
What did you say there was?
Man, not most days. He was feeling it today.
Today was not like most days.
Alright, we're gonna jump down to 21, quadratic formula. So, we'll just practice those 3 odds. Why don't you guys get a head start and I'll give you 1 minute and try to get the answer before
Before you start.
I do.
Oh gosh.
3 odds.
That is not okay. Minus 4 times 4.
Yeah.
4b squared plus.
Copy my answers.
$161.
Yeah. Which does not have a square root.
Alright, that's it. Actually, instead of 23, let's do 24 because I think 24 is going to come out imaginary and I want to do one of those. So let's try 24 instead.
Okay.
You don't have to do this, but I did notice all those are divisible by 3 and make the number smaller. If you're using a calculator anyway, it's not gonna make a difference.
We won't work in a calculator, right?
Yeah,
Well, if you have a nice one.
I don't have a nice one.
yeah, you do.
I do.
No, because it's a negative inside the square.
Oh, the white ones, yeah, it works on the
Watch,
white
I was
ones.
gonna say,
Doesn't work.
What
Yeah.
brand are the white ones? Casio.
Well, these are Casio too, there's like 50 types of Casios. And then there's 2 types of white ones, by the way, that they work on. You have to look at like the little letters that they write on. That's the name of the calculators are like F3000 or something like that.
We did it.
Yeah.
I'll take it back. Probably.
No, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And I have stuff everywhere. It's just talking to some more than that. Sorry.
Change. No. Oh gosh.
Your words can't hurt me.
yes, it is.
I don't believe that for a
I
second.
actually had it this morning and I took them up to the
I'm
side.
as strong and still
So
wrong.
bad. I think they gave me the wrong type of hands.
Oh, guys, where's our phones at?
Mine's up there.
Aww.
5.
Aw.
We're down to not many people, but I think 5's not enough.
Leo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're missing 2. That's me and Sebastian. Right?
Leo, Allison,
Yeah.
Ava. Hot dog.
Isn't that like a Mickey Mouse song?
Yeah. Didn't they change it?
I think so.
I thought they did. I
I
couldn't
watched
remember.
that one.
What does that come out to?
2i squared root of 2.
4 plus or minus square root of negative 32 over 6. I'm just doing that part.
Square root of negative 32. You kind of can still use a calculator, you just can't put the square root on it. You just plug this in
I divided it.
and then put the square root on it. And like if you have a, like Sam's calculator, you could plug in square root of 32 and just put the I in the answer. So 32 is 16 times 2, so it's 4 square root of 2.
I divided everything by 3, so I got 4.
And you guys remember how I had you guys split it up when it was imaginary? Like both of these are just divided by 18. There's an I out there. When it's-
Where is it?
Do it again.
Where is it? I divided everything by 3, so I got 4 plus or minus.
How can you divide that by 3?
I meant to start with. Like you were saying.
Oh,
divided-
you should get the same answer no matter
Yeah.
what.
Oh, I
But
did.
it's 2, on the second part I got 2/3. Or 2 square root 2 over 3.
You got a 3 right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Divided by 6. 18 divided by 6.
The judgment.
It's 3.
Where did you divide by 6 at?
Because I did something wrong.
What did they come in?
No, it's like 12 over 18. 6 divided by 6 to 12, so 2.
What is it?
and
Yeah, this divides by 6, this doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Can you divide it by 3 and then do it and then show it to
Right. It should it's be the same thing. It just doesn't reduce as much. This one, I wouldn't use this normally. I don't wanna confuse people. Let's see, that's 16 minus 48 is negative. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I was going by, I was going by what you told me because if you use these numbers, it's not going to be negative 32.
Right.
Yeah.
If you use these numbers, it's negative 32.
Yeah.
So what was this supposed to be?
Negative
21.
Yeah,
288.
is it negative 288?
Yeah, I got negative 288.
Are you just making that up?
No, I'm
I looked on Sam's calculator and it said negative 288. So that's what I put in the box.
Way to cheat.
I didn't want to get mine out, so I didn't.
You calculated.
Thank you, Sam, for being so generous.
And what's square root of 288 simplify to, Sam?
Give me a
That's
second.
a lot of
My
numbers.
foot's stuck.
144 to
Oh my gosh.
12
12. Yeah.
square root of 2. 12i square root of 2.
Yeah, okay. Alright, now we're back on track there.
There we go. That was my I'm right.
I was right for once.
Good job.
Alright, all fixed, all better. Yeah, let's do 25 for funsies.
Thanks.
You get a 1 minute head start.
Ready to go.
Go.
Everybody said go.
You already did it.
Why can everybody make funny noises?
It's the one thing that stays cool.
I should edit my YouTube video every time Lydia does that, have like
Have a frog show up.
a frog or something pop up.
Awesome. Like you get
It's
so
not quite a frog sound though, I don't know.
yeah.
What does it sound like? Goat, screaming goat, no. 11, 7.
I'm not a screaming goat, Julie. I'm not being compared to screaming goat.
Well,
And
what? No, I'm saying it.
now,
Negative Sebastian.
No, screaming goats actually sound like people.
I still remember being shown that video of you like screaming after you did a spike on your volleyball thing. So I mean,
That would be a good edit.
I remember in my one worst week of the entire year last year was the week I came back with a sunburn.
oh, yeah.
I've never been called a lobster and a tomato more times in my entire life.
Yeah.
That was my
You like, in this class, you like reached a point of, we're done now.
I like, and then like the first 5 minutes of coming to school, Xander called me lobster like 3 times.
That was like me with my perm. It was just
You were
terrible.
off.
My perm, and then after I cut it, just both times, it was just terrible.
Everything,
Anything I do is just
yeah.
awful.
You can't win.
Just gets hated on.
What's the C value on this one?
C value. Oh. Oh, that's I still remember when you walked in the door. I didn't know he was getting a perm. He just walked in.
I thought he had just curled it that one day, cause it was like out of the blue and you didn't tell anyone, and you cut it the next day.
Yeah, he did tell it,
The same thing. I didn't know.
because they were talking about.
I do.
No, she didn't.
132 plus
She
49.
didn't tell anyone.
Kidding it?
So 1.
181.
I knew, but that may be because I was sitting right
Which
there.
has no
I
square.
literally.
So it's negative some plus or minus square root of 181.
I got paid.
122.
Yeah.
Like $250.
$200.
Alright, did you guys get that?
You're
Only $200.
Yep.
What happened to 50?
Okay,
He cut it.
let's do the last page first. This won't take very long.
okay. 2.
So on number 1, what is it say? I plus 6i.
Which is negative 6.
Was there any substitution and elimination of this? Or is this what this is?
Yeah, the page before is that. Yeah, I plus 6i is what? 7i. It's like x plus
Really dumb.
6x.
Why did we skip
Where are we at?
You were thinking of multiple i.
Yeah.
What page?
So that means
Last
3i
page.
plus I is 4i.
Did we skip
3i plus i is 4i, yes.
I know what I'm doing.
So smart.
Okay,
Thank you.
and then on 5, we have So on complex numbers, you should do the real number in front. So what's -1 and -4?
Negative five.
-5
5 minus 9. I.
minus 9i.
My eye.
I said I.
These are kind of basic. There is a trick coming up though. You guys remember the trick? So on
I don't.
7, well, we're about to find out. I see a -3 -5. So what's -3 plus 5? 2, that's our real number. And then,
Do you put the 6i into the parentheses?
6
no, it's not distributive.
plus
Alright.
3.
It's not multiplying, it's a minus. So you got a minus both of the parentheses things, so we already minus 5 though. So it's 6i minus 3i minus 8i. So what's 6 minus 3? 3 minus 8.
5. Negative
Doesn't the negative distribute?
Yeah, do you not distribute the negative?
Didn't I distribute? Oh, Sam wrote a plus in there. Never mind.
Sam's wrong. How is it? You should go off mine.
Okay.
I knew what I was doing.
He fooled me with his plus.
Just
Okay,
do.
so it's
2 plus 5.
6i minus 3i. Yeah, I see it now. So it's 6i plus 3i, 9i minus 8i is 1i.
Plus 1.
I got framed for
Plus
something
Oh yeah. Okay. This is not working very well. So not sharing.
It's your own paper.
Okay, what kind of problem is 9? Distributed. This is where the trick comes in, so we'll see if you guys figure it out. What's 4i times minus 2?
Minus.
Minus 8i. What's 4i times minus 8i?
32. Negative 32i. No, just negative 32.
Negative 32 what?
Yes.
Either.
I times I
Is it negative or is it?
is I squared.
So this is
What did we do with the I squareds?
negative.
Negative 1.
Negative 1. So this is actually negative 32 times negative 1, which is
Plus.
plus 32. So positive 32, since that's the real number, I'm going to put that in front. Minus 8i.
We should.
What did I to the third equal?
Well, what's I squared?
Negative 1.
Negative 1 times another I.
Negative 1i.
Okay, yeah, so that's number 11. 5i times I. I times I is negative 1. Times another I is negative 1i. So that's all the i's multiplied together. Order of multiplication doesn't matter when you're multiplying a bunch of stuff. And then 5 times negative 2
Negative 10.
negative 10 times negative I.
10i.
Alright, and then what kind of problem is 13?
Foil.
Foil, negative 2 minus I, 4 plus I.
How? Yes, it does. Wait. Yeah.
Alright, what's the first?
Negative 8.
Negative 8. What's the outside?
Negative 2i.
What's the inside?
Negative 4i.
What's the last?
1.
Negative I squared
Plus 1.
minus 1 is plus 1. So we have a negative 8 plus 1
Mm-hmm.
Negative 7.
and a minus 2i and a minus 4i.
Negative 6.
Last one, 7i times 3i. So does order of multiplication matter when you're multiplying a bunch of stuff? So You could do 7 times 3i first, or you could do 3i times -8 minus 6i. But it's probably,
Better do the outside first.
yeah, better to go ahead and multiply that together
So
first.
negative 21.
21i squared, yes, is negative 21 times this stuff.
Yeah.
Negative 21, so that'd be 168. Negative times negative plus 126.
We did it.
Alright, then let's go back to chapter 3 or 4, whatever chapter that was. Solving systems of equations. It says, solve each system by the method of your choice. What does that mean? Substitution or elimination. That was incorrect, Lydia. Substitution, elimination, or... You're a wall. You cannot be hurt, right, Lydia? Okay, so which method would be easier on this?
Substitution.
No, incorrect.
Eliminate.
Elimination. You guys remember how elimination
We're
worked?
right.
You want to get rid of your x's or your y's, either one. That's the elimination part. How do I get rid of the x's?
Times 2.
Times 2, because that'll make this a negative 2x. When we add those together, it would go away. So I'm going to multiply this line times 2. I'm going to add that to my first line. And what happens to the x's?
Go away.
Bye-bye. Negative 2y plus negative 6y.
I'm gonna get 12.
And 28 plus 28. You guys remember this?
7. Negative, yeah, negative 7.
Yeah, negative 7. You're so happy about that.
It's better than.
Okay, that one was on purpose. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She was saying something.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That would have been funny if it wasn't.
Yeah.
I would have cried.
It's time to give up.
Life's pretty.
Okay, so how do I find x though?
Plug in 7.
So negative x minus negative 7 equals 14. So
Plus.
that's a plus 7, so we have to minus 7.
5 negative 1. Negative 7.
So both of them are negative 7.
You could check your answer on these. You guys remember how?
Plug in the numbers.
Well, we got the answer from using this equation, and it should work in the other one too, like this equation. And that, you could check it with that. Now, normally you could get fractions, but I think this worksheet doesn't have any. So why don't you guys try number 7 and
Is that also elimination?
see if you can use substitution if you want to,
Don't.
but I would use elimination if it looks like that
Yeah.
every time.
Okay.
Do
What number?
7.
Do. I've done it.
Look how big I made that Y. It's a big one. What, did you do it?
Yes.
Did you get no fractions?
I got none.
That's probably right then.
Change fractions?
What?
Huh?
There are no fractions.
Done.
Let me focus.
Sebastian's not
fraction
done.
as well.
No, actually done. Sebastian's not done.
I'm gonna slap.
Negative
Shut
1. Okay.
Sebastian, you don't have to let the intrusive thoughts go in.
That was one of them.
If there
That
would be,
one
like-
of them wins.
If we could just make like one little like edit of Sebastian's noises in a math class.
My gosh, it'd be 5 minutes
Just
long.
listen to all the videos.
That's Sebastian called making a walrus.
What?
What?
Oh, her laugh sounds like kicking a wall. No, she like normally laughs and then she'll breathe in and she'll go.
That is how I would imagine a walrus to sound.
And then she can't stop laughing.
Yeah, it's
Because
because
she's
every
laughing
time a
in her
girl
own laugh.
starts laughing really hard, and then
You can't stop.
she'll make a weird noise and start laughing at her own laugh. And it just keeps
Yesterday-
going.
And then
yesterday
our
was bad.
friends will start doing it.
And then you just hear.
That was Allison yesterday.
Sounded like
Because
gremlins.
it was so funny.
I don't believe it was that funny.
Yeah.
What even happened?
So we were writing our names, and I didn't know why. I didn't even know I said it, but I said no. And nosotros, like the Spanish. And she looked at me and she was like, "Did you just speak Spanish?" And I like looked at her weird, and she started laughing. Then I started laughing, and then it was like.
So you're telling me that whole thing about why
Was
you were
because you said
laughing
one
was
Spanish
because you said a Spanish word.
And she questioned.
Hold
It's
on.
not that funny.
That is-
Dude.
And he was joking. He goes,
Yeah.
Yeah, we were right.
no, it
Okay,
wasn't that
I
funny.
was right.
I'm glad you can get such joy out of nothing. What should be our first step on this?
Times the bottom by -2.
Okay,
Top.
also, well, it actually works both ways, because
Oh.
top times -2 would get rid of the x's. Bottom times -2 would get rid of the y's.
Oh, I did the.
Did this one?
Yeah. You should be cool and do the top one. Me.
So add them together, you get no x's, 21y equals 21. So y is 1. X is plug 1 right there.
You just look disappointed.
Or, yeah.
I am disappointed in myself.
You did it and then you looked at your hand like this.
No.
With like a frown on your face.
Are you not controlled? It's like only this class.
She
No,
does.
it's in every class.
She legit just did it when.
You just don't know it, notice it in other
I
classes?
think it's after I eat. 'Cause I
Oh,
always-
yeah,
I
it's
know.
like
I
you
always
go-
eat
Do it in
something- I always
English,
eat
too.
something in yearbook too.
You do it in English though too. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Just random. It's dead silent in English because Mr. Smith is done talking. You just hear.
That's pretty rough.
Does Mr. Smith give you a hard time?
No, because he can't hear. Like you'll say his name like 8 times and he can't even hear you.
I have to walk up to his desk.
That's gonna
I'm
be
like
me.
right in front of his desk.
Yeah, she does say right.
He's listening to music in his hearing aids. Yeah, he's
Oh,
That's
Like-
true. That's
I don't want to hear these people.
Yeah, the first day of school, he was like, I can stream Spotify on these bad boys. Miss Cole can do that today.
Alright, let's jump down to 13.
Dang it.
Because it's a weird one, so let's see if you guys can remember, figure it out.
Right, it's just.
Slash remember.
Oh, times with -1. Gotcha.
-7, 6, and 2.
Same thing.
-7, 6, and -4. Girls do.
Do or do not. There is no. think I did something wrong. Cause I got a fraction.
You have to do substitution, I'm assuming.
You don't have to, no.
Oh, okay, I've done that.
No solution.
No. What did I do? Oh. No, it's a 0, yeah. My bad. I didn't do the entire thing. Yeah, it's 0 equals 96. Yeah, that's what I got.
What equals?
X's go away, Y's go away.
0
2
equals
plus 4.
96. Oh.
So if you multiply the top by -1, you would get -6. But what?
No
No solution.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
What happens if you get like?
No, you got 4.
What happens if you get like 0 equals 0?
No real number.
It's not all real numbers. It's infinite solutions. They're basically the same equation, the same line, so that they have all solutions in common. But if it's a true statement, it's infinite solutions. If it's a false statement, like nonsense, no solution.
Are there any substitution on this paper?
Yeah, let's jump down to the substitution. You can do substitution anytime. You can do elimination anytime. But when you get to 19,
Oh.
which one would be easier?
Mr. Jordan,
Substitution.
could you grab my pencil? It's like right there.
Draw it down.
No.
No.
You're already down there.
Yeah.
I wish Leo was here to grab your pencil.
May I?
Grab my pencil. What the heck?
May I? Don't even ask, Leo. The answer's always no.
Negative 4x.
Where is Leo?
Says he's sick.
That's a bummer.
Liar.
No, no.
What was it?
He's super scared of his little
14.
buddy.
14.
He's scared too.
Benton?
Yeah.
Kyle?
Or Sandy's little buddy.
One of the kids jumped up and clapped at Kyle's face, and the way Kyle like stood right after it, it looked like he was about to square up with the little kid.
Alright,
I'd love to see
Guys.
that.
try 19. Try 19.
Just the negative in front of the y distribute to the 18 also.
Yes, you gotta subtract all of y.
Alright. Nice. Oh.
Why are you just smiling at the floor?
Just remembering, I forgot about that.
Where were we talking about Sam's
Yo,
legs?
my leg.
I just asked if you'd ever shaved your legs before for swimming, and you said yes.
May I? May I? I really thought. Gonna grab my pencil.
Nope, grab your leg.
What?
Oh, we don't need polite. It's good to put my pencil.
No.
He's asking to pick up your pencil for you. So polite.
I don't know how to like it.
I did something wrong again.
I did it right.
Redo it, that's
Jordan, Did I
self-problem.
do it right?
I don't know. If you got not a fraction, probably got it right.
It's not a fraction.
Probably got it right.
What did I do? What did I do?
We didn't have the same answer.
Alright, you don't have to use substitution, but it'd be easier because it's set up. Remember on substitution you need y equals or x equals. And whatever y is equal to or x is equal to, you can replace in the other equation. So the bottom equation becomes, why did I put that in parentheses?
That's subtractable.
You gotta subtract all of y, not just 4x. So what's negative 4x minus 4x? And this would be minus 18 also. And it's kind of plain Jane after that.
Oh,
I mean,
my bad.
It's 32.
I'll shoot every single one of your
Four.
tools very slow. They're really long and like alien like. It'll be very enjoyable.
Why'd you just do like alien like
No one likes long alien like tones. I don't like long alien like tones. Like, Caitlin's toes look like Mike Wazowski. No, they don't. Your big toe looks like Mike Wazowski. You look like Mike.
Not this again.
What?
Not this
With your
again.
mom.
Not this
Yeah,
again.
girls.
No.
How about you start this in like 4 minutes? Alright, if we plug in -4, let's see. -4 times 4 is -16 plus 8.
I'm genuinely concerned.
I think we all are.
You missed the first part of the
Mike Wazowski.
So how's the whole answer anyway?
I got x equals -4, y equals.
Alright, we'll call that good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.